Look, we out here at the Fiesta. But check this out. I asked this brother right here, what's going on with the war in Gaza? How do Christians feel about it? He didn't sit up there and say that the Israelis was murderers. The brother said, I was a murderer. Hey, look. The response to the question of how do he feel about the Palestinians, the genocide that's going on in Gaza. I'm a murderer. I'm a murderer. That's crazy as hell. That's your response, man. For real. No, you said I was a murderer. And this is what we said. Christianity is of the damn devil. Look at Christianity. There's war going on right now, but look at what Fiesta. 18 nations on the planet Earth. We belong to the nation of Israel.
That's right.
We are the Israelites the Bible speaks of. Slavery's in the Bible, slavery's Bible prophecy. Read.
The book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
So everybody come from Adam, right? Of him come we all. Read.
And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people whom God has chosen also has come from Adam. Read.
All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake.
Ezra was an Israelite from the tribe of Levi. He said God created the world for our sake, meaning the Israelites' sake. Read on.
As for the other people.
As for the other people who also come from Adam, not the chosen people. Read.
Which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing.
That's what God said. They are nothing. Salvation ain't for everybody. Why? Because everybody wasn't given the laws of God to teach. That's why when you read it in Psalm 78 and 5. Psalm 78 and 5. God gave the law, statutes, and commandments to the Most High, to the children of Israel. Simple as that.
How does this affect me?
How does it affect you? Because salvation is for you. Just like right now, what is our people celebrating? What is the name of this event? The what? Fiesta. What does the Fiesta originate from? Okay, you remember the battle for the Alamo, right? Who was the white man trying to get independence from? Who? What state? What country?
Mexico.
Wow. Who rules Mexico?
Spanish.
Okay, then so-called Spanish, right? So what we out here celebrating? The white man getting his independence from who? Us!
We took Mexico.
What'd you say?
I said we took land from Mexico.
Right, but that's what I'm trying to say. We celebrate the white man getting independence from us today. That's what we celebrate. They took, that's, okay, the so-called, Mexico was so-called Mexican land, right? And they took this right here, San Antonio, San Marcos, California, all that belongs to the so-called Mexicans.
That's
Who
right.
is the tribe of Issachar going to the Bible?
Bring it up.
The blacks and Hispanics, we the same nation of people.
That's right.
Because guess what? It's been a wall of petition put between us since biblical times. Read that, read.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78 and verse 5. For he established a testimony in Jacob and appointed a law in Israel.
So God gave Israel the laws that, and we ain't talking about those people that's over there in Jerusalem today that's fighting over there bombing the shit out of the Gaza Strip. We ain't talking about them. Get that in Revelation 2 and 9. The Bible strictly tells you who they is. Read.
The book of Revelations, chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulations and poverty.
He said, I know your works, tribulation, and poverty. Is there people impoverished over there in the land of Israel today? We're talking about the Israelis. No, they control the media. They control entertainment, the music industry. They control a lot. They got a lot of industries that they control right here in America. Why come you think they're able to keep sending weapons over there?
They control the banks.
Yeah, they control the banking system. Not only just in this country, they control banking systems in other countries also.
That's
so he
right.
said, I know, read that again.
I know thy works and tribulation and poverty but thou art rich.
He said, but thou art rich and poverty. So we know it ain't talking about them because they ain't in poverty. He said, but thou art rich. He talking to the true Israelites. What makes us rich? Because the covenants of God was given to us. Read on.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews.
Are the Hispanics right here in San Antonio saying they're the Jews? No. Are the black men in San Antonio, a so-called Negro that's in San Antonio saying they're the Jews? No. Right. So he said, I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and what?
And are not.
He said, and are not. Read.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
This is how you know they're the devil. When an army fights a war, right? The so-called white man, they created laws for to sit up there when it comes to war, right? When countries fight wars, how do they supposed to fight a war? It's supposed to be what?
You said, can you repeat that?
Okay, when a nation fights a war against another nation, what is the law that pertains against that? Now, the white man got laws that spread internationally. Okay, how they supposed to do it? No, not the Geneva Convention. Basically, what they do when they fight against one another, nation against nation, it's supposed to be arm against arm. And what is they doing right now? They bombing civilians. That's how you know they're the synagogue of Satan.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong